If you're a heat and air technician or even a salesperson, what is a fact pattern objection handling word track that you could use that'll help you close deals, and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. Okay, so here's the thing. At some point in your sales process, you are going to get an objection from the buyer that you meet with. And they are going to come out and they're going to say, I don't necessarily know if I like the terms. I don't necessarily know what I like the colors. I don't necessarily know. And what they're going to do is they're going to give you something that that they don't like about your product, your service, your offer, whatever you have to sell. Okay. So the pattern that you can use is the fact that you don't like blank wouldn't stop you from making a purchase today, would it? Okay. So you're meeting the objection head on where it's at. You're meeting the conversation where it is. Now, I'm pretty sure the first person I ever heard say this type of objection handling process was Grant Cardone. Want to give credit where credit's due. I did not come up with this, right? I'm pretty sure that Uncle G did, right? Mad props to Uncle G, whether you like the guy or don't like the guy. The fact that you don't like pattern is an amazing process that you could use. And you know what? Heads up, 100% old school sales, 100% heads up that as you use this process, like for some people be like, oh my goodness, this feels pushy. Okay, get over it, okay? So like somebody could come back and go, hey, I don't like the monthly payment, okay? Well, your response would be the fact that you don't like the monthly payment wouldn't prevent you from moving forward today, would it? And then just stop talking. Just stop maneuvering, stop asking questions. Yes, 100% old school sales, 100% uncomfortable for a lot of people. But see, here's the thing. You as a sales professional, you as an entrepreneur, you as an offer owner, you need to have as many of these conversations in your storehouse as possible for you to get through the objections that you're going to face. Now, here's the thing. You want to be better at sales. You want to be good at what you do. You should absolutely join my email publication right here. Go ahead and type it into a browser, drop in your name, your email address, your phone number, probably your phone number. I'll send you emails. You're like, Scott, what do I get? You get emails from me, right? There's some cool stuff in there. I write them. When I remember, sometimes I travel and I forget. Like, okay, I make mistakes. So the fact that I make mistakes wouldn't stop you from joining my email publication, would it? Right? Like you could literally use this for a lot of stuff. There is a Swiss Army knife objection handling process. This is one of them. Once again, I admit, hi, my name's Scott Bell. It is old school sales. It is an old school question, but like you're going to find out where that person is at. Hey, the fact that you don't want to join my email publication wouldn't stop you from joining it, would it? Well, Scott, I don't want to get more emails. Okay, well, here's what's going to happen is that objection is going to be brought to the front of the table and you're going to be right here and you're like, I can handle this objection right here. I know exactly what objection this is going to be, or I know exactly what this objection is going to be, and at least I can work through it. Okay? So somebody may come out to you and say, no, I'm not doing business with you under XYZ circumstances. No, I am not paying that price. Now, nobody ever teaches you this. Here is the follow-up. Then what would you do? Right? Like I gave you the question from Uncle G or whoever created it. Let's say it wasn't. Let's call it Uncle Bob, right? It could have been Uncle Zig. It could have been Uncle Tom, Tommy Hopkins, right? It could have been a million people on the planet that created this question. But like where the fortune happened is in the follow-up. Right? So if you wouldn't do that, what would you do? If you wouldn't pay those terms, what would you do? Like now you're having the conversation, you're going back and forth and you're saying, hey, you don't want to follow that process, that idea, that concept, that construct, what would you do? And like, I'm going to tell you, I've done this enough to know that the next answer is, I don't know. All right, well, if you had to guess. Well, if I had to guess, like, let's talk it through. Like, there's going to be uncomfortable segments in this conversation, and it is old school sales. It is slightly pushy, right? Slightly pushy. So if you're going to stick with that, why not stick with the rest of the model? If the fact that blank is happening wouldn't stop you from doing the deal, would it? Yes, it would stop me from doing the deal. Okay, then what could you do? Well, I don't know what I could do. Okay, well, if you had to guess, what would it be? You have the pattern. You have the structure. You already know the next two steps after asking the question. Your job is to go out and implement. You got one of three things to do from here, just one of three. find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.